We concentrated on this area. First, because once winter hits, can't do this kind of stuff. You can't put lawn in, you know, grading, none of that. So we get this done first, and then I can cut roads and ponds and that in the winter.
Scan your tickets for more chances to win.
Look at them all. Jakes. Oh yeah. What you got over here?
Nothing. I just found them.
What are them and what are you going to do with them?
They're sassafrass. Remember how many things I made with sassafrass?
Okay.
I got plans.
Take it you got a saw running. That works?
I do. Yeah, I don't think you use this one, so the blade is good.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I gotta look for a straight piece for that drag, if you got any ideas. Straight piece of metal, or maybe we cut an oak or something.
There's
you know. T-posts? Yeah, that might work. Let me show our good friends what we're doing here. So I've got to plant this whole area that's almost cleaned up. Of course, we're going to pull up a little more trash when I drag it. But I didn't want to fight with the heavy drag and the tractor at home, so Sharon found a hog panel, and I'm going to jury rig this, put some kind of a bar on the front for support, and then I'll use this for a drag. That's what I'm doing right now. All right, we're getting close. This pile is gone. Several dumpsters later, I got some tires yet, but it's time to grade all this and probably plant it. And then we'll have one last hand pick after this. But wow, big difference. Today is January 6th. It reminds me I got a couple chunks of steel there. Nice.
Yeah, specifically
So I got these heavier duty zip ties. They're actually called screw mount cable ties, but they're heavier duty. So I'm going to zip these all the way along just so it has some attachment to this front, because if you hook your chain onto just one of these, you're going to bend it or break it, because this drag gets a lot of tension, you know, rolling over the ground. So I'll zip tie it all the way up, and then I'll hook the chain on here, and we'll see if it works. All right, we're going to experiment with this. You see I got my chain hooks, probably going to pop off a few times, but when you're running one of these, you want to have your chain with just a small loop to hold that drag in place. Now these zip ties are probably going to break, but we got our other options. I could put a little chain piece in, or a carabiner if I could find one. So we are going to test this out first, go a few rounds, and then if it works, then we're going to get seated. All right, here's a midstream look for today, but the grass and the garbage picking is all done. Sharon's just doing a little more hand picking back there. We got grass and wheat on here. This was an old burn pile right here. That's why it's so dark. I mean, this might pop up really nicely from the potash and whatnot from the ashes. But fingers crossed. We concentrated on this area first because once winter hits, can't do this kind of stuff. You can't put lawn in, you know, grading, none of that. I mean, so we get this done first, and then I can cut roads and ponds and that in the winter, where you really can't do this kind of groundwork. So good progress. All right, Sharon found me a little piece of chain. I'm gonna add this to the zip ties. Does it have like a chain link with a screw thread on it? Just a hook? Yeah, okay, I'll try to make this one work.
Up with chainsaws and stuff, and it was weird how some of them, they were completely bent.
Oh yeah,
and it was sketchy.
you get some tension on them and it's dangerous.
1 second. Get my shit ready. And then once you hand it to me, go to the turn. Then I want you to go to the other side. I got it. Yeah, just apply some pressure to it.
Nice, they tilted it backwards for you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm back at it. I took the multi-tool and just cut out a section. Again, this is attached behind the tank, and the nuts and the bolts underneath there are completely rusted. Pretty sure I damaged the tank if I even tried to take them off. So I just cut a little panel out here so I could get a little better idea. We are going to use this as a gray water right now anyway. We're not going to use the toilet until we know it's set up correctly. Or if we do it at all. Might be the next person. But anyway, here's what we got. They do have wow, I'm the only one in here. Sun must be heating up the metal. Lots of noise out there. Okay, anyway, it looks like they do have like a pipe warmer, whatever you call that. You know what I mean. But like I said, we're just gonna probably end it there, cap that off, and just run the cold water, just so we can get something in this sink here. Well, I took out some of the pink insulation in the wall there. And you know, we've learned the hard way when we're flipping properties. The goal is get in, get out, and make it better than it was before, but not to go overboard. I really don't think having a flushing toilet in this barn is gonna be a deal breaker. So I think, well, I'm gonna unwrap that. But if that connection's good, I'll see if I can just make a new section right there. Let's take a look. Well, all right, so maybe I can just, no, assuming I don't feel any cracks. I really can't see, and I don't feel any cracks here. You know, we're not going to know until the water's turned on. But what I could probably do is cut that off, put a new connection, and like I said, I'm just going to run it inside of the bathroom here, because all it has to do is get to the sink, and that connector is like just laying down there. I'm glad to Glad to know this isn't all cracked up like the other ones were. Alright, I'm gonna nip it off. I'm gonna nip it off as far as possible, and then I can always come back in. Alright, I'm back with another saw. Yeah, we definitely have to change the blade on the other one. But I cut this one that was still standing. So let's cut that up in sections here. Well, that worked out a lot better. Got a few limbs here, and then I kept the base of the tree long. I'm thinking this might be, I don't know, maybe a post for a bed. And you never know how far it's going to crack and split on the bottom, so I always leave it extra long. Probably only need it to about there, but rather have it too long than too short. Rather have it too long than too short. Well, I was just about to leave from where I just cut that, and I just happened to look in the woods just past it, because like I said, they grow in groves and clumps, and there's a couple in here just right inside the woods, and I think I might go ahead and take this one, because what I really like are the natural curves. The other ones I know that I'm going to go to are pretty straight. I'm looking for some with curves. I know there's one there, and then there's a smaller one over here. Right there. I think I might grab him too before I leave.
Alright, well, we'll see what's going to happen here. Alright, so step one, it wasn't good enough. It's too lightweight, and it's not knocking down the clumps. It's not doing what I want it to do. So the next step's going to be to try to figure out how to add some weight to this and keep it stable. Alright, this will have a very limited lifespan. Ask me how I know, but it might be enough to get the dirt knocked down and softened up.
Look at that one. It's got a football post, a goal post on it. And some nice curves. I don't know what I would do with that yet, but definitely going to keep that fork together.
Okay, so now we are cooking with peanut oil for sure. So I got some weight on here, got them all strapped down, so I'm gonna run this a few times before I put some grass and wheat seed down, knock down the clumps, get it leveled out, pull up the last few pieces of trash from this thing, and I'm gonna be putting a new lawn here before the end of the day.
cut off there. I mean, I hate to change this whole valve system. I mean, when we turn the water back on, it is going to go through this other pipe here that goes to the toilet, and there is a shut off right there that I shut off, but I don't know the integrity of the pipe because I can't get to it without tearing out this whole toilet, which might be the next thing. All right, I think I have an idea. Now remember, I'm a nurse. I'm not a plumber at all, so please chime in. I'm gonna go ahead and put that to a 90 degree. I have to get the new angle, and then I also need to get this end here that will go on the drain hose underneath here for the sink. So that'll at least give us some cold water. This is what was connected to it, and I took it apart, and where it was frozen outside of this wall here. Now, the other dilemma about not being able to get back there, and I don't want to screw it up for like a real plumber when they want to come in and actually fix it. Here's what I'm thinking. Like I said, the water, when I turn it on, it's going to go through this line here all the way until it gets to that valve there. So what I'm thinking is cutting it somewhere in here and putting a end cap on it. So, you know, it'll just be in here, but yet somebody can take that off later and then actually reconnect it. There'll be a long enough pipe there. So then my other question, what do you guys recommend for putting in here for insulation once we are ready to close up the walls? Looks like they had a foam on the pipe. Probably put some more foam on. But as far as insulation, anything that stands out? I don't think I'm gonna take out the insulation that the mice kind of used, but I don't know, maybe I will. But anyway, what do you recommend? I'm gonna keep that that plug-in, that warmer. Hopefully it still works. Guess I could plug it in and try it. But here we are.
Alright, so after I seeded it, I ran the drag again to cover up the seed and continue grading it and pulling rocks out like you just seen there. So this is going to look really pretty, you know, in a month or two from now, if you can just see past the ugly for right now. But definitely looking forward to seeing the end result from this one. There you have it, for sale, one heavy duty custom lawn drag implement, 500 bucks. I'll even sign it. So now we should be on the very last hand pick.
Oh, we said that how many times already?
I know, but now we got grass and we got rain in the forecast, so comb this once more and call it in for this project.
Well, new windshield, new day. Anybody want to take bets on when they're back out to maybe fix another one? I hope not.